Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Hi guys. Today I'm just going to do a quick video, and by the way, to all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. To all the dog moms, happy Mother's Day to you too. Anybody that don't have children, have godchildren, happy Mother's Day. I'm in a hurry because I'm not supposed to be on my phone because it's me and bae time, and then we're going to meet up with my children and it's no phones on. But I'm going to do this quick video because Ciera stood on business, and I don't really care for Ciera because of how she teamed up with Briana to try to bring Robert down because she was scorned. But I have to say that I admire her because she stood on business when it came to her daughter, which is more than I can say for Briana, because Briana let her team say some very inappropriate things about Robert doing something to this same little girl, and she let them say something very misleading and inappropriate about her own daughter, and she did not come out and correct it. So I have to say I admire Ciera for coming up, doing what's right, telling them to leave her baby alone and leave her baby out of it. I'm tired of these dried up minions sharing my daughter live. Y'all dried up hags keep dragging stuff out. Her dad and her's relationship have nothing to do with y'all. Get a life, because even my daughter said y'all need to grow up and get a life. Worry about y'all team members over there because the Sharia is good. And here come the minions. Somebody said, shake my head, I hate they be dragging her into this. And somebody else said, it is sad because it's older females doing it. They said so sad. So watch this guy. This person, Troy Perks, said it's RH supporters that's doing it. It's going to go back up to him or her or whoever it is. He said it's RH supporters. She said, no, it's Brief supporters. And she said Brief supporters is on her side, and RH supporters wasn't talking about her live. She did on Dad. It was Retta. I mean, they bringing up all this bullshit, but when it comes down to it, it was Jeannie that they were talking about. And Ciera knows who it was because this post was made after she played the live, I think it was Friday night. The post was made. So it just goes to show that these people are not for children. If the children are talked about and it fits their agenda, then they're going to talk about it in the defense of trying to prove that he's not a good dad to this person, or even the daughter don't even like him. That is wrong. Using the child against her father. She shouldn't have never been dragged into this in the beginning, but Briana did that, trying to prove a point that she'd rather be with me than him, so he got to be this bad person. And it went too far. It's gone too far. And instead of her coming back, making it right, and they'd rather keep this narrative going that he abused her. Yes, she got a whooping. How many of us older women did not get whoopings? And we see how they carrying on the internet, the younger people, and some of the older people carrying on this internet. They should have gotten whoopings. Maybe they would not be as hateful and evil as they are. But I just wanted to come on here and show you all this, how Ciera stood on business, and she's taking up for her daughter, and she's doing what's right for her daughter, and she's telling people to stay out of the relationship that her daughter has with her father. That is between them. And Briana should have done the same thing when those disgusting insinuations were made about Robert doing something to her daughter. She should have said, hey, you all going too far. But because it was painting Robert in a bad light, she kept mom's word. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to come on here and say. Like I said, I really don't care for Ciera because of how she got involved in this mess and getting this narrative going about Robert. But she stood on business when it came to her daughter. And she said, y'all effing, in so many words, butt out. Whatever's going on between she and her dad, that's between she and her dad, and not for the internet. Thank you all again for always supporting me, watching my videos. If you like my content, you can buy me a coffee and you can buy me a super thanks. The link's in the description. And as always, again, thank you for watching my video and thank you for supporting. And always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.